Property Perspectors. I'm your host, JG Kempel, Star Realty. I'm here with a wonderful guest today.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Mr. Tim Roberts,
Yes, sir.
the CEO, head counsel, the man in charge of Wizard of Oz.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Hey,
I appreciate the warm invites, brother.
hey, no problem. He runs the East Hartford Stingers, a wrestling club out of East Hartford. Um, Nice to meet you. For those who don't know you, want to introduce yourself?
Coach Tim. I've been coaching in this community for the last 25, almost 30 years, whether it was football or wrestling. I've been doing it. I feel like I need to be a part of the community in a very effective and impactful way. So I do what I do. I feel like that's my calling.
Yeah, that's very powerful, right? Because I was telling Tim before, I got questions for you, but usually I try to make it as fluent as possible, more conversational. And what you just said is not on here.
That's cool.
You know, because my kid plays sport, and
Wonderful kid, by the way. It's my guy. You know it. You know it. That's my guy.
It's
Nas
funny,
my
man.
guy.
It's funny when people talk about Nas, man, because it's like, really?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. You
Yeah.
know, since day one I seen him at the tournament, I think he had a tough match, and I went to talk to him just to give him some encouragement, and he received it well. And then every tournament after that, he made sure he came to say what's up to me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important to let the kids know. Like it's good to have the same colors on and promote for your team and things like that. But any kid, especially minority kids, that's doing something that's as stressful and hard as wrestling, I want to let them know that they have more than the outlet that they have at their particular club. And
That's powerful.
And he's a part of a great club, by the way.
So that's powerful, man, because I met you through Marv, a brother of both of us. I love Marv dearly.
Yes.
And when he told me to contact you,
right,
any friend of his is a friend of mine.
Yeah, he's family to me.
Yeah.
Marv, his son Jordan is like my godson. He came and actually stayed with me his senior year, and I was happy that they trusted me with him. And Marv is just a great dude.
Yeah.
Great, fun spirit dude. Like, you know you're around good people when you're around Marv.
100%.
So as soon as you mentioned his name, it was like, oh, okay.
Right. What do you need?
Yeah,
and you've been like that. You've
yeah.
been like that. And you just said, I'm at a great club, and I'm not at your club. Like, wrestling, we're going to go a lot of different ways with this conversation. This is going to be just a great conversation. Wrestling is, I didn't wrestle. I play football.
Likewise.
I play football. And we got introduced to wrestling in a weird way. But thank God we got there.
It's especially as a young kid, it's pretty much the toughest thing you can do. As an adult now that they have MMA, that's tough too. But wrestling teaches so much humility because you're never going to always have your way with wrestling. So it's going to teach you to deal with adversity. It's going to teach you, it's going to show you your mistakes. It's going to definitely show you where someone is better than you because they're going to put their elbow on the back of your neck and stab your face in the mat. So,
that is the truth.
I mean?
That is the truth.
So dealing with that adversity through wrestling, it just teaches so much. And I just know what it did for me as a young kid.
So to back up a little further, you brought up, coaching. You've been doing it for 25, 30 years. And what I wanted to say about that is, now that, I play ball, like I said, and but it's unfortunate to say I didn't really grow up with a father. Right? So I learned a lot of sports through going outside, being with, our boys in the backyard playing and then tagging along.
That doesn't happen in the community.
That don't happen
right with social media now and people being able to go on their video games and connect with all of their friends all over just by a headphone. It takes a lot away from the have to actually deal with people in person. So wrestling the program actually helps do that. And when I came up, I didn't come up with much either, you know. And I had a certain talent. I was good, and people always wanted me to go the extra step, but my parents didn't have the money. My father wasn't there most of my life as well. At 12 or 13, he and my mom separated. So It was I didn't see him again until I was like 23. So
Oh wow.
after I came out of, I was in the military at that point in time when I met him.
Okay.
So when I seen him after that, but through that time of being, I had to make my own way, and I wanted to do extra things, but I couldn't. So now when I bring my program together, money is never going to be a reason that a kid can't come to my program.
Okay. Right, you're hitting on a lot of good points, man. Because there's some things I've seen about your club, and I actually talk about it often, well, even when we're at some of these
Okay.
matches, right? Because you got a solid club, man. You got a
Thank you.
big turnout that comes out to you
Thank you.
matches. You don't see that a lot. You might see that at like a Xavier.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Xavier's.
I can't really say there's too many clubs where they come out for you.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
seriously, you think
Right.
about that,
That's the truth.
right? And that says a lot about you. So, with that being said, you know, and it kind of dawned on me last year because I decided to coach Hartford.
Oh, okay.
For Hartford Hurricanes.
Oh,
My
okay.
son. One
Over
of
there
the
with
biggest
Phil.
reasons, yeah, with Phil. One of the biggest reasons was because of son. He's mentally strong, but he's all right. He got like a no chill type of thing to him.
Wrestling probably calmed that temperament down a lot.
Right.
A lot of times kids, like, for me, when I coach, the actual sport is secondary, right? Like, okay, I want you to be a good wrestler. I want you to be a good football player. I want you to be that. But more than that, I want you to be a great person, right? So in order to do that, I try to make sure I engage myself with each individual and I have a personal relationship with each individual, because you truly can't motivate a kid until he knows you care about him. You can't motivate him until you know where he is, you know what his background is, you know where he comes from. And that has to be, in my opinion, that has to be the most important thing that you got going on. Because if they're not mentally strong, they're not going to be able to know a play or a wrestling move or anything. You ain't going to be able to reach them. So you have to make them feel important, and you can't do that until you really know the kid. So
yeah, so for you to pick, you know, running a club and being a coach, you know, there's not a lot of glory in it. There's a lot of thank you. You don't get a lot of thank yous. You get a lot of complaints, a lot of calls late night, I'm sure, or you're not doing this, or you know, for my child, a lot of individual. I'm pretty sure, and you know, not trying to disrespect anybody. You get a lot of parents that are just concerned with their kid, not the whole group of the kid.
definitely.
Okay, what made you? What made you want to go that route?
Well, first of all, I picked up wrestling when I was in high school. I wrestled in high school, and I grew a love for it. So I became technically sound. The coach that I had left when I was a sophomore, so my junior and senior year, I was basically a coach.
Where'd you
In
wrestle?
Virginia.
Okay.
Virginia,
And
Sussex
you know,
Central,
yeah,
Virginia. It's
yeah.
different. It's a
Yeah,
different.
I heard. Yeah.
Athletics,
Yeah,
period,
I heard
is different
wrestling
down
in Virginia
south.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Black one out there.
huh?
Emory, white.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's where they at.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, funny story. I'll share with you later.
Yeah. But so when I started coaching in high school, because I was one of the good ones, and a lot of the teammates looked at me to help them out with moves in wrestling, so I started doing that. Right, I was a captain on every team that I ever was. I football, wrestling, track and field. I did pole vault and triple jump. Right, I ran cross country. I did a lot of things. Right, and I was always small. So at 140 pounds, you don't see too many middle linebackers in high school. I was that. I was also very successful. I ended up getting to my high school Hall of Fame and all that. That's enough about me.
Good for you.
That's enough about me. But with that, I just had a vast knowledge, and I don't believe an excuse can be made anywhere. Like, if you have the will, you should be able to overcome whatever situation there is. So when I coach with that same thing. I coach with, look, I was little. 9 times out of 10, most kids I coached, they started with something more than me. They had size or whatever, right? So I won't let them think that they couldn't do. Like, at my practice, if you say can't, you gotta do something. If you say I'm tired, yeah, you got to do some push.
Right.
We don't subscribe to that I can't thing,
Right.
right? And that is so very important to kids when they're young, where they may not be getting that reinforcement at home. I realized I thought my family was bad, but you get some kids that you coach and you realize the real situations that they're in with no encouragement, and their parents a lot of time have their own issues that they're going through, and you have to touch that kid differently, you know? And I find solace in that. I find great solace in that because I know what I needed that young. How I made it through is I don't know, but
I've never seen you get upset, man. I'm sure you do, but I've never seen it.
Man, it's hard. You didn't see me yesterday at States? Oh my
I mean, I
God.
seen you. That's the most I seen you in the corner.
Right. Because when I started the wrestling program, I was at that time, the only minority
Yeah, you picked
program.
it up.
Right. I was the only.
Oh, you was only.
I was the only minority program.
Yeah, I can see it.
Minority ran program when I first started. Right. So with that comes a lot of
Right.
who is this guy? Who, what he know,
Mm-hmm.
And through the kids, that's where you gain your respect, right? So at practice, I teach sportsmanship and effort before anything. I don't care about your wins. I don't care about how many moves you know. If your sportsmanship is not there, if your effort is not there, then we can't. We got to work on that first, right? So with that as the core anchor of what we do, when we go out, our kids reflect that.
Right.
Our kids reflect good sportsmanship.
Right.
Our kids reflect pure effort.
Yeah.
They reflect that, and through that, that's where you gain a certain respect everywhere else,
Mhm.
right? And even doing that, things don't always go your way. There's definitely some misjustices, if I want to say, and that's in any sport anywhere. I'm biased because it's my kid, of course, but those things have helped me to grow thick skin, to not be as bothered with things.
Takes a lot.
Yeah, it does. To not be as bothered with.
It takes a lot.
Right, but one thing I do not like they're all kids, no matter what the colors are. They're all kids.
Yeah.
Right. You're not cheating me, cheating a kid who's put his life on the line, who dedicated himself to something where he could have done anything negative there is in these streets. You know that, right? So when they dedicate themselves to something positive and they're working hard, it just burns me when I see injustice, right?
Right. So that leads me to my next question. How important is it to build up something like this in our community?
It's the main thing, bro. It's all right. A lot of times you hear guys, you talk to people that's in the cities, in the cities, and it's like, oh, they don't do this and they don't do that for us and they don't do that for us. Like, who is they? It's up to us to put the programs together. It's up to us to dedicate ourselves to our community. A lot of us don't think like that because you think in self, and whatever stresses your life put on you, you think how you think. I always thought I have to be a pillar in my community. I have to be the one that everybody see and knows, like, okay, I'm gonna get something good from this individual. Young, small, big, large. I greet everybody the same. I treat everybody with respect,
Yeah, you get a lot of respect.
no matter who you are, whether you 0-8 or 30-0, whether you're from a club that's prominent or from a club that's just starting. I treat every single individual with the respect that I feel like every human deserves. So those are the things that I want people to see from me, my club, my coaches, and I have some great coaches as well that works with us.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of coaches.
Great
How many
coaches.
coaches you got?
Shema, about six. Yeah, about six coaches. About six. And without the parents that we have buying into our ideal, buying into the things that we deem important, the club wouldn't be what it is. It's not just me.
No, of course not. But at the same time, it was your idea. And I mean, I'm starting to understand it more because we chartered the club.
Right.
So we chartered Capital City Coast, and I didn't wrestle. I'm more of the brains and the business aspect of it.
Right, which is necessary.
From what I'm seeing,
Very
but
necessary.
that's why I have a lot of respect for you because I'm sure you did all this in the beginning on your own.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
it's trial and error,
Yeah.
to getting uniforms, to scheduling tournaments and structuring practices,
Right.
and dealing with the parents who feel like their kids should be getting this or their kids should be getting that.
Right.
Right. In football, that was a lot harder. In football, it's like it's one quarterback. Everybody want to be a runner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my kid should be this and that. And the other.
Right.
I had to deal with that, and dealing with that makes wrestling so much easier
Oh
because
my God.
wrestling is everybody wrestles
It's you.
by yourself.
Right.
You go out there
Sign
by
up.
yourself.
You got a
Right,
match.
right. We're gonna coach you. We're gonna show you the
Yeah.
necessary moves and things like that. We're gonna put you through a regimen that's gonna get you physically strong. And it's up to you to want it and go out there and beat that other person who won it as well. So that's just fair.
Right.
Oh, my kid should be this. Well, your kid didn't beat that kid. Just that simple.
Right.
So that simplifies a lot.
It does.
Right?
Yep. What do you feel about video training? Have you gotten into that?
Yes, some, but it's more my parents. They be at home. They're trying to go over some stuff with their kids. So they'll hit me up with a video and we'll be FaceTiming or whatever. And then as I'm doing that, I'm looking at certain things. He need to work on this, he work on that. I'm always there for my parents.
Right.
My kids. If my kids at any point in time say, hey, coach, I need to learn this, so I want to learn that.
Right.
I ain't going to say I'm going to stop practice right then. But like after practice, I'm going to take a few minutes here and take a few minutes there and go over this or that with.
Right. People understand how much time you're taking out of your own schedule. You just see like this weekend, man, I was tired. I'm not even doing it like you running around.
And I work third shift, bro. So I came off a third shift job, worked from 12 to 6, and then was down there all day.
All day.
Yeah.
To like
all day. We left
6, 7.
Right around 6.
Yeah, man.
Right around 6. So that's normal to me, and that's me giving back. It's my calling. I really do feel like it's necessary for me to do.
And then how many practices a week?
Oh, we practice.
And you go all year round, or you take a break?
I go from October to August.
October to August. So you're taking what, a couple months off?
Yeah, a couple months off.
Well, 1 month, really?
Yeah, a couple months off. October, like.
You got kids that wrestle year round?
Yeah, we have kids that, they come and go, because a lot of our kids play other sports.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those coaches that's going to say you should only wrestle.
And they're out there.
You should only do this or you should only. You're a kid. You don't even really know what,
Yeah.
I just know the values that wrestling can teach you.
So there was a local club, probably know which one I'm talking about, where that coach don't play that. That was one of the main reasons why. Because I had a guy yesterday, Cooper, South Windsor. He started in South Windsor.
Yeah, I know. Cool.
And he's like, I explained to him the story and Nas and all that good stuff. He was like, you went where? I was like, yeah, we went there. He was like, you could have went to here or here. Why didn't you go there? And I was like, well, one of the reasons is one of the coaches, kind of wants you to be a one-sport guy.
Yeah. I'll say this. Those kids who only wrestle usually be the ones on the top of the podium.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Right? So I'm not saying that it's not a successful thing. What I'm saying is that a kid shouldn't have to make that choice that young. In your teens, you don't know what you can be. You don't know what you're going to be. You don't know what's going to change you to motivate you, right? So you don't know the doors that you could have closed. You could have a wrestler who could wrestle all year. He's good. He's winning, right? But he would have been superb if he was a track star. Right. He would have been superb if he played football. He would have been even at a higher level. There's no guarantees, right? But you don't want to close those doors for those kids, right? Most of those coaches, and I get everybody do what they do, right? Everybody do what they want, right? But I feel like a kid should find his way. When kids be upset that they lost, right? They lost a match. 9 times out of 10 from our club, it's to a kid that wrestles all year round, right? And I let them know he made a decision to wrestle all year. Play lacrosse, football, you do all these other things. I don't want you to stop doing those things. But for me to be real with you, is if you want to beat that kid, you're gonna have to do the same things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
If you want to get to the top of the podium and beat that kid,
Beat that kid.
to beat that kid who's on the top of the podium, you're gonna have to outwork him.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen a kid yesterday from your team. My kid plays football with him. It was great.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
Grayson.
Grayson,
I
my
love the
guy,
kid.
my
And Leo.
guy.
Grayson went up against Danby. Danby wrestled year round, man. Danby was one of the only kids I could go up against Emory. And Emory is nasty. So, I was telling his dad, I'm like, yo, look, man, he played ball and wrestling. Like, that kid is just pure wrestling.
Pure wrestling. And it shows. And those kids who get to that level, because just doing pure wrestling all the time is no guarantee that you're going to always stand on the top of the podium. Because it's the kids who do it year round like that and love it. And love it.
Right.
Those kids love it.
Right.
Those kids get to those levels, right? You could do it year round, but if the kid don't really like it, you're only going to get to a certain point. You're going to get a kid who knows a lot, but don't have the passion that when it gets gritty to beat out that other kid who wants it.
Because it get gritty.
Yeah, it get gritty.
Yeah, it get gritty.
Bloody.
I'm starting to see it now.
I had a kid yesterday who's a good swimmer, man, and he was in the finals of states, and he was wrestling a kid that he beat a couple of times. Actually, they went back and forth, but the last couple of times we beat the kid, and he got hurt. He got an injury, ended up breaking his shoulder. My last match of the day, and it's like, wow, that kid's a swimmer. The kid is, and now he hurt his shoulder. He can't swim. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, it's a lot that goes into it emotionally from a coach who cares. You know,
that's a fact. Well, listen, it's been a great conversation because I could already see this could go a lot longer.
Yes.
I just want to say this. Yeah, I appreciate watching you, right? Because it goes back to the community thing and what we doing, with these kids. I mean, even all the sports, in whatever community, it takes a lot to do certain things and give all of your time and effort.
Yeah, it does. But with me, it's fulfilling.
There you go.
It's fulfilling, brother, because like when I see I'm giving back to a kid who came in who didn't have a good background a lot of times, and when I met him, he was 10 years old and he was a D student at best, and then get a hold of him, and then you let him understand the importance, values of education. You let him understand and motivate him to see what he can be, right? Instead of what they are and what he may be getting fed everywhere, right? I tell them what they can be, and it's no shortcuts. If you do the work, it's going to happen. If you plant a seed in the dirt, it's going to grow. You water it, it's going to grow. So it's the same exact thing. So when they graduate high school on honors and got scholarships, when before they was a D student, when you met them, that to me is all the reward I need. That to me let me know I'm doing the right thing.
Well, you're on your way to being a legend. You
You
want to let the people know where you are, where they can get at you?
Yes, East Hartford Stingers. You come out, you come to a family environment. We're gonna treat you like family. You will be family, and be there 6 to 8, Monday through Friday. Come join our club, man. We love to have you. Even just come visit. Yeah. If you're a part of another club and your club don't go year round and you want somewhere to wrestle or just to be in a good environment where you're going to come on, see us, and then go back to your club after when the regular season comes. I'm not into trying to poach kids. I just want to make myself available to anybody who might need any services that the Stingers as a club have together. So anytime, anywhere, come on down and see us. You see me at a tournament, you see me anywhere, I'm very approachable. Say hi. If it's something I can do for you, I'll definitely do the best, my due diligence to help you out as best I can.
Yes, sir. Coach Tim Roberts, East Hartford Stingers.
Appreciate you, Jay.
No problem.
And one day, I'm going to teach him how to get this realty thing together so we can have a whole bunch of...
I got an idea for us to get this big wrestling match. Bring it together.
Okay.
I got a little spot that I think it'll make it. I think we definitely together make that.
Yeah,
state.
man. Because for the state
For the
and
state.
for the community,
It's going to be beyond the state, but
yeah,
for the community.
yeah, for the community,
You know.
we can do it, man. Together, unstoppable.
Oh, 100%.
Unstoppable.
100%. I'm JG Kemp, 5 Star Realty. This is Property Perspectors. Thank you. See you again.
Later.